check it. If you see a question in the Q&A that you like it and lets us know, it lets me know those are the questions to start with. And our next speaker is on stage. Welcome, Miss Wendy Weber. How are you doing?
Thanks so much, Pearl. I'm doing fantastically well. And how about you?
I am doing very well, and I'm happy to have you here on stage. Wendy Weber is the owner of Wendy Weber Energetic Healing, and she dipped her toe into the energy world about 10 years ago after discovering she could help herself with pain and stress, and even better, help others, including pets. And so she's taken a lot of training. She's certified in energy mastery, which, per her comment, always works. And you can call her the energy healing fairy godmother. Welcome, Wendy.
Oh, I forgot my tiara. Sorry.
Oh, well, that's all right. We can just imagine the tiara on there. So is there anything else you wanted to add into that brief bio there to let the audience know a little bit more about you?
And not really. It's just that everything is energy, as is in the song and my CD. We are energy beings in an energy universe.
Okay.
We're not separate.
Yeah, we're not separate. Now, when you and I were rehearsing and practicing, you had mentioned kind of a little bit brief story of how you got into energy, and it wasn't. I remember you saying you didn't believe in it until you tried it yourself. So can you tell the audience a little bit about that? Because I think there might be people in the audience that are in the same boat, like, energy. What is this about, right? So.
Well, I grew up being a person, see it to believe it, right? And in energy, it's the opposite. Believe it to see it. So I was trying to figure out what was going on with my daughter with Down syndrome, and we found out it didn't have anything to do with energy. Somebody was leading her on. But I didn't know what to do at the time, and I was at a women's program in California and met this lady, Siobhan Moran, who actually is one of the top energy healers in the world. And she was having a class in Scottsdale, and she invited me to go to it. Of course, I plunked down the money because I felt, well, my daughter's worth it, and I'm worth it. We're all worth it. So I went to this class. I had absolutely no expectations, Pearl, not one. Because I didn't believe in it, but I had a completely open mind. So just not knowing anything to expect. And in half a morning, I learned to feel the energy field, the edges. That's what I feel. There's also tingling and other vibrations, but this is the first thing I found, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is real.
Wow. Well, that's pretty amazing. So how have you been using energy in conjunction with keeping a positive mindset? Like, how do those two things work together?
Well, it's very much involved because negative energy comes from everywhere. Mm-hmm. We get it from the television, from the radio, from a phone call with somebody who's less than enthusiastic, shall we say, from family, from our own thoughts. Some of the biggest negative energy strands, globs, pieces of mud and dirt, if you were to make a picture of it, it would look like, here's your energy field. It's 12 to 24 inches outside your body. That's a healthy field. And to draw it, we would have clumps of mud. And actually, when I'm doing clearing, I'm telling myself we all do, that we're scooping the mud, cleansing, sweeping, whatever it is. And I visualize that and I feel it energetic. I mean, it doesn't feel like mud, but it feels...
Right, but that's the visual imagery that you're utilizing.
Like an energy tangle. So the more you clear yourself, or have somebody do it, if you don't know how, most people have no clue, then the brighter you'll be, the higher your vibration level will be. So the vibration, think of music, the higher vibration, usually it's a happier type of music. If you have lower vibrations, everything slows down and it's more mellow or even tragic. So when you raise your vibration, you're happier. And then there's actually a map of consciousness where courage, and I forgot the name of the gentleman who figured this out. Has a book on it. But courage is at the level 200. Anything below that, so I guess it's vibrations. So I don't know if there's a real explanation of that. But anything lower than that, you've got shame, fear, jealousy, those kinds of things. So that the higher it is, the more positive you are. And the more positive you are, the higher the vibration. This is what we strive for, to be effective in life, to be happy, to be helpful. All of that is involved. I mean, it's much more involved than that, but that's really the basics. We want to have the highest vibration we can. And when it sinks, we want to have methods to bring ourselves back up. And then there's also tools to protect yourselves from outside or even your own negative thoughts, ideas.
Yeah, so you take the time to help people clean basically your which is visually, when you're imagining it, similar to like mud. So it's like a dirty window, right? You're cleaning off all the dirt so that it shines bright through and that light can come through again, which is really amazing. And how has that impacted your life, to be able to know these tools and then of course be able to pass them on? How has that helped your life?
Well, I generally don't get sick.
Okay.
So they've proven through physics that cancer, don't ask me to explain physics. I'm
not going to ask you to explain physics. And for anyone, this is not a medical recommendation. So
no, but they've proven through physics, so they have all these quantum physics and all these new techniques. That cancer, for example, lives in your field 10 to 15 years before it gets into your body. It's not a new thing. So I make sure I keep my field clear. Doesn't mean I don't watch what I eat. I'm very careful in what I eat. Right. And it doesn't mean that I don't want to get enough sleep. But if I never clear my field, it's like never taking a shower. How would that be to everybody else, right? And yourself.
Well, is there one actual tool that you can show our audience today that they can do on their own to just help clear their field?
No, not to clear the field, but to protect yourself from
great.
Negative thoughts or being bombarded from outside. You want to take your arm or have a tool. I also have my Hermione wand, and you want to cut. Sort of grab it and throw it into an imaginary 50-foot hole. Cover it up. Clap your hands. Clapping your hands disperses negative energy. So that's, I don't think that's why people clap at a concert, but it works that way.
Yeah, they're probably not thinking about energy, but good to know that clapping hands is a disruptive thing. So it helps.
I might go through something, especially if somebody's swearing. Your energy field collapses really quickly if you're swearing or somebody else is swearing. That's really negative. And there's more to it than that, but if you see me doing this, there are people who know, I said a bad word. So I will do this. And I did it once at a meeting, a Chamber of Commerce meeting. I was in a group and somebody was yelling at us and swearing, and it wasn't even our issue. It was another committee's issue. And I just spent the time doing this.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine emailed me later. She was also at the table. She said, "Thank you for doing that, because I would have been a basket case. I have really negative reaction to that kind of behavior." And she said, "I was okay." So evidently I protected the whole table. So
that's great.
That's another aspect of energy. When you raise your own vibration, you help people around you, or maybe people you know from anywhere, because nothing blocks energy. That's why I can work on people from right here in my office or wherever I am to anywhere in the world.
Well, thank you so much, Wendy. Very much appreciate that. Love that tip, especially the clapping, because that's something very easy that people can do anywhere, right? In that moment. What is one last thing? We got a few more seconds left before we go to our next speaker. So what's one thing that you'd like to leave the audience with?
Another way of raising energy is to do things that you love. So I love to cook. I cook healthily. I work in my garden. I'm really in the zone when I'm creating music, because I write custom songs and I perform them. And other things that I like, knitting, crocheting, anything that I do that is creative, that will bring me back up. Working with my parrots, my pets, my birds, that is all of these things. You know that you feel better when you pet your pet, and they go on my shoulder, and I can pet them.
So
and
those are some of the things that you love doing. But for the audience, do something that you love.
Do something you love. Get up, and we dance a lot in energy work.
Yeah.
We exercise. So do something you love. Have fun.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Wendy, loved this. We've already heard so many great things. It's about joy. It's about that Scott had mentioned, Phil had talked about having that solid foundation of faith and belief that you can draw from. And now for you, of course, you gave us very specific tools of cutting and cleaning, of the energy, the clapping, but also do something that you love to help bring your vibrations up. So thank you so much for joining us, Wendy. We'll see you back when it's time for the Q&A section here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
And as we're bringing up the next speaker, don't forget to